So I finally seen Babylon this past weekend, and I want y'all to know that I know that y'all lied to me. That movie was amazing. So, like I said, I finally seen Damien Chazelle's Babylon, which, by the way, I think had the worst marketing ever. I feel like we all figured out about that movie 2 weeks before it released, and I just beg everyone in the movie industry to please stop thinking you're Beyonce. Please give your movie a proper rollout, okay? We need it. You see what happened with Barbie. Proper rollouts work. Now, that movie was so beautiful. It was like a beautifully strung together song. I kind of feel like I should have watched it a really long time ago. I watched it on Paramount Plus. I wished I would have watched it in the movie theater because it was that immersive of a movie. Oh my God. Definitely deserved to have best sound and best original score, which I believe it didn't win either, which is a travesty because what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What did Damien Chazelle do to the Academy for him to not? Do have some issues with the story, but all of you saying that it was inconsistent, all over the place, chaotic, he didn't make the movie for you. He didn't make the movie for you. He made it for me and people that are like me that can appreciate movie magic and the beautiful chaos of making films, because I do think there is a beautiful chaos in making films. So if you don't like the chaoticness of everything, like I said, it's not for you. My only problem, I would say, is I would definitely have preferred to have more depth in the Lady Faye and Sydney Palmer characters. I feel like we only really seen how Hollywood kind of spit them out, so to speak. Sydney Palmer having to put on blackface makeup and Lady Faye having to basically, leave her lover because her being gay was just not okay anymore. Because now, as Manny put it, the Hollywood industry has morals, which that's beside the fact. I gave this movie initially on Letterboxd, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 because of the reasons I just mentioned. But as I talk about it and think about it and sat with it, I think this movie is a fiver, guys. I think this movie is a fiver. I'm definitely giving it a 5 out of 5. The soundtrack was disgusting. I think Babylon is definitely a masterpiece in sound design and sound and rhythm of a movie. Even scenes that didn't have music, the dialogue, the camera placement, the camera movement just had some of the best rhythm to it that I've ever seen in my life. And I think it is so beautiful that Damien Chazelle manages to incorporate a heartbeat and a song in every movie that he does. This movie was not about music explicitly, but it had its own song. And I am very much looking forward to more of Damien Chazelle's work. Everybody likes to talk about that last scene where Manny has the divine dream. And I personally, I loved it. It was just like a orgasmic cherry on top of the film. And it really could have been a short in and of itself. But I don't think that was the best part of this movie. I feel like there were a lot of scenes, a lot of emotional arcs that happened. Seeing Jack Conrad's, rise and fall was some of the saddest stuff I've seen. And even Nelly's arc. I've never seen Sing in the Rain. I know. But the whole arc of being such a huge star in silent films and then being reduced to kind of nothing once the talkies came must have been such a horrible, horrible experience. And I feel like Damien Chazelle captured it perfectly within this movie. So all in all, if you haven't seen this movie yet, go watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again. It is 3 hours, but every minute is intriguing, fast paced. There's always something happening. You will never have a moment where you're ready for the movie to be over.